A man who was severely mauled by a bear in Montana's backcountry will return home after 5 weeks of extensive medical treatment. The 61-year-old Big Sky man, whose jaw was ripped apart by the grizzly bear, still faces a long recovery, News.com has learned. Rudy Noorlander, who runs an all-terrain vehicle rental operation, was helping deer hunters in national forest land about 50 miles south of Bozeman on the afternoon of September 28 when the bear attacked him, the Gallatin County Sheriff's Office said. The hunters first encountered a smaller grizzly, before a far more aggressive grizzly, standing about 10 feet tall, attacked Noorlander, according to a GoFundMe page set up by his daughter to help with medical costs. Noorlander reportedly tried to shoot at the animal, but his gun misfired, and he punched the grizzly in defense, according to the GoFundMe page. He reportedly had bear spray on him, but the attack was underway before he could retrieve it. The 10-foot grizzly reportedly tore part of Noorlander's lower jaw from his face after biting and scratching the man's arms, legs and chest. During the ordeal, the other hunters called for help as they reportedly threw rocks at the bear, opting not to use their guns over fears they'd accidentally shoot Noorlander. When the bear finally took off, Noorlander waited for 2 hours before being airlifted to a local hospital, according to the GoFundMe description. Following an emergency surgery, he was transferred to a different hospital in Utah where he was treated for 5 weeks. At a press conference on Saturday, October 14, Noorlander was joined by his daughters and medical professionals to give an update on his recovery. The family said he planned to return home within the coming days. "That first root beer float is going to taste so amazing," Rudy Noorlander said through his daughter, who read a letter of thanks he had written, at the news conference in Salt Lake City, CNN reports. A surgeon who treated Noorlander said the man had to have several operations on his jaw, including reconstructive surgery. She said he would eventually regain the ability to speak, but that this would take time due to the extent of the trauma he suffered. Bear attacks have been regularly reported in recent weeks. A grizzly bear was euthanized after killing a couple and their dog at a campsite in Canada earlier in October. 3 other grizzly bear attacks were reported in Montana in September, August and July of this year. A black bear charged at 2 boys in the woods of Colorado Springs on October 4. The bear was euthanized in the area. One of her cubs never woke up after being tranquilized. Grizzlies, a subspecies much larger and fiercer than black bears, are generally found in remote backcountry areas. Grizzly bears usually weigh between 300 to 600 pounds, black bears are typically smaller, though males can weigh up to 500 pounds. They are considered less aggressive than grizzlies.